Hi everyone, Bob here, and welcome to The Perfect Drink, where if you're going to make a drink, make it the perfect drink. And here we are in the middle of summer, and I can think of no better drink to make than a Mai Tai. And not only a Mai Tai, a Coco-Loco Mai Tai. Now, the Mai Tai has a long history. It started out with the original, the Trader Vic Mai Tai. That was a very lime heavy drink with orgeat and rum. The orgeat syrup is an almond syrup and rum and a few other ingredients. No pineapple juice, no orange juice. That came later with the Hawaiian Mai Tai. And in the Hawaiian Mai Tai, that is when the pineapple juice and orange juice got introduced. And what we're going to do is a little spin on that with a Coco-Loco Mai Tai, and I'll explain why we came up with that name. The ingredients, as you can see, there's quite a few, so don't be intimidated. This is one of those drinks where, yes, it takes a lot of time and effort, but it's well worth it. Yes, it takes some commitment, but it's well worth it. So today we're going to be using Appleton Estate Gold Rum, Gosling's Black Seal Dark Rum, Amaretto di Serrano, and instead of orgeat syrup, we're going to use a full amount, 1.5 ounces of the di Serrano. If we had orgeat syrup, we would use 3/4 of an ounce of orgeat syrup and then 3/4 of an ounce of the amaretto. The orgeat does make it a little more depth of flavor with the almond syrup, but I have to tell you, we've tried it both ways, and either way, the drink is fantastic. Cointreau as our orange liqueur, as I mentioned, and hence the name, the Coco-Loco, Malibu coconut rum, and Rose's grenadine syrup, pineapple juice, homemade sweet and sour. And if you recall, the sweet and sour is made by on a stove, taking 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water in a saucepan, bring it to a boil, let it cool, put it into your vessel like this that you can store it in, and then you add to it also 1 cup of lemon juice and 1/2 cup of lime juice. And then finally, fresh squeezed orange juice. Now you might ask, how did we come up with this recipe? So as my friends and family know, I love to travel, I love to go on cruises, I love to be on the beach, and myself and a friend of mine, Chris, we've both always enjoyed a good Mai Tai. We've been in search of the perfect Mai Tai for a long time. So in order to get to where we are, we committed ourselves, we came up with 9 different recipes, and then we invited a group of our friends over to do a tasting. As you can imagine, it wasn't very difficult to coerce our friends into coming over and drinking 9 different Mai Tai recipes, but they are now deemed our esteemed panel of judges. And they really helped us narrow down the flavor that we were looking for. And it was interesting because it was when we added that 3/4 ounce shot of Malibu coconut rum. I think it was in recipe 6. Everyone said it must stay. It was, you could taste it. It wasn't too much coconut, but boy, did it add just the right amount of flavor. So let's get started with making the drink. First, we're going to start off with the gold rum, the Appleton. So that's 2 ounces of the Appleton rum, and I have my shaker here filled with ice, and then also my Tiki glass filled with ice, but only halfway because this drink has a lot of liquid in it. And then we have 1 ounce of the Black Seal dark rum, which is one of my favorites. And then, as I said, instead of using the orgeat syrup and the amaretto, today we're just going to use the amaretto, and it is 1.5 ounces of amaretto. And then the Cointreau is an orange liqueur. You know, I like Cointreau a lot. On this drink, I usually use the bigger side for the 3/4 of an ounce shot. So this is 0.75 or 3/4 of an ounce of Cointreau. And then the same thing with the Malibu rum, 3/4 of an ounce. And then for the juices, for the pineapple juice, we need 2 ounces. The orange juice, and again, I use fresh squeeze, is 1 ounce. And my theory on this is if you're going to go through all this effort, you know, do it right. Get the fresh squeeze orange juice, makes a difference. And then finally, and I'm going to do these at the same time, you take 1/2 ounce of that homemade sweet and sour and 1/2 ounce of the grenadine. And it's interesting, the grenadine was another thing that we weren't sure if it would add anything. We threw it in the drink, and everyone agreed it must stay. For those of you who don't know, grenadine is actually made from pomegranate, and it's pomegranate flavor, not cherry as most think. And it really adds not only a little bit of flavor to the drink, but gave it a good color. So once you get them all in there, we're going to give it a good shake, get it nice and cold, and then we're going to pour it over the fresh ice that's in the glass. And as you can see, it makes a really nice tropical color, and the grenadine actually helped do that. And then once you put it in your Tiki glass, you garnish. Today we're going to be using a pineapple with umbrella, maraschino cherry. And then because it's a Coco-Loco, we're going to float a little rubber duck on there. And then today I'm going to be using my metal straw. I like those. I'm not a big fan of the paper ones. So today we're going to be using the metal. So there you have it, a Coco-Loco Mai Tai. And I'm just saying it does take a lot of commitment, but oh boy, that is one unbelievable Mai Tai. So yes, it takes a lot of effort on this one, folks, but I'm here to tell you it's well worth it. This is the Coco-Loco Mai Tai. Cheers, and while I know it's a lot of work, you will be well rewarded. So cheers everyone, and until next time.